My iPhone died on me. Like, literally just died. So I have no phone right now. It's dead.
That sucks. That's a terrible feeling, actually.
It is. I started panicking. I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? So...
I mean, that's sad that we feel that way.
I know. Well, mainly it's just because all my contacts are in here, like work, all that stuff. Like my alarm.
Well,
I use
it
it for...
charger?
It was charging.
Sean just had the same thing. His phone was like on the charger and it still died.
Yeah, mine died, but like it won't turn on. I plug chargers in. It's not taking a charge. I don't know what's going on with it.
Well, the problem is that you guys buy iPhones. That's the problem.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of Breaking Bells. I am Bobby, the Nintendo Guru, joined by my greatest, gorgeous, whatever co-host, the best-looking co-host I have in all the land, Chelsey Capri. What is up, Chelsey?
I'll take all those compliments any
fun.
day.
Listen, it's not really a compliment when you look at all the rest of my co-hosts.
I mean, I'll still take it.
Okay, good. That's good. How are you doing? How's your week been?
I painted. Can you see my hands?
I can tell your hands are all. Yeah, I saw that. What's up with that?
I was painting my kid's toy box.
Oh boy, you're pregnant. What are you doing?
Nesting.
That's nesting. Painting is nesting.
I guess. I don't know. Isn't
no.
it?
What the hell? So I was telling you just before this, my phone is dead. And I
because you use iPhones.
And I panicked. I don't know what to do. So I started to go on. I left the house to go to the store. And I was driving to the store, and I'm like, they're gonna close. They literally close at 8 o'clock my time, and it was 10 minutes before. And I'm like, I'll never make it there in time. So I'm gonna drive all the way out there. I'm not gonna make it in time. They're not gonna be able to help me. And then I realized I got to get back here for you because you're going to be like messaging me. Probably not. You probably would have forgot about me.
We both forgot about the show yesterday, to be fair.
Yeah.
Also,
definitely.
What store closes at 8? That's such an odd time to close.
Verizon. All the Verizon stores close at 8 o'clock.
Usually it's like 6 or 10.
Yeah, it's weird. Or
9, I mean.
It's strange. I don't understand what happened, but whatever. It's a thing. It's done. So tomorrow I have to go to the lawyer.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, real fun. And I have to. So I figure on the way back I'll stop at the store and be like. But I was going to upgrade anyway, but I wasn't ready now. I was going to actually I was being responsible, putting $100 away a week until I got the $1,200 to buy the new iPhone XS Max, the big one.
Why do you need to spend? No. Why $1,200?
Well, that's what that phone costs. It's I think it's 256 gig is the memory.
I don't care what it is. When you get a plan.
I'm not buying. I rather pay the phone off outright. I don't like making payments because it'd be like another $1,200 or $120 a month or something like that. I don't know, $100 a month. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just tell them to add it to my phone bill. Whatever. We'll see. Well, I have no choice now.
Don't they give deals when you sign up for a plan and stuff?
I didn't. I already owned my phone prior.
Oh, this is so confusing, Bobby. When I get a new phone, I go in and they're like, "Here's your free phone. Sign it to your contract."
They don't.
And I'm like,
they don't do that no more here. Well, they do that if you do the garbage phones, but when you do real phones.
Really?
Yeah. When you do iPhones, they don't do that.
I don't believe you.
There's no such thing as free phones anymore. At least here in the United States, there's no such thing as a free phone anymore.
I mean, we pay $7,000 a month for our phone plans for data. No However, we get free phones.
Yeah,
so.
I have unlimited data on mine.
That's crazy to me.
For it's $92 a month or something like that. That's the problem. I don't want a $200 phone bill. But whatever.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Sean and me pay $100 and I don't know, 160 combined.
Well, you know what I could do is I could go in and be like, hey, put this on my phone bill, and then continue to do what I'm doing and make the payments down, and then just go back to the store when I have the money and go, okay, I want to put this money towards my phone to pay it off and be done. That could be a thing.
I don't know. This is all weird to me, Bobby. I get free phones still. And good phones. I got a Pixel.
That's not a good phone.
Whatever.
Anyway, the other thing I was thinking too was like, tomorrow I have to go to the lawyer, right? And I'm like, I'm not 100% sure where he's at. I went there once and I used a GPS, and I'm like, I don't have a GPS anymore because my phone is my GPS. Like, it's crazy.
I would die because I have like zero sense of direction.
Yeah, man.
Like, I probably couldn't find my mom's house.
Yeah, it's nuts. So, I realized something today. If you want to realize how much, I don't want to say loser, because that's not really the right proper word, how much of a failure you are in life, read your divorce settlement. The lawyer sent it to me today, and I was reading it, and I was just like, what the hell, dude? What happened? Like, I'm reading it, and I'm like, this isn't the way it was supposed to be. This was not in the plan, in the cards, and I'm just like, and I think the worst part of it all is, we're not even talking now, and that wasn't the plan either. Like, I was okay with, like, okay, if we're gonna get divorced, I don't want this, but this is what you want to do. That's fine. And then I'm like, but we're gonna stay friends. So that was my outlook, my optimistic outlook. And now I'm like, that's not even on the table anymore. And then I get this letter from the lawyer, and I'm like, this is depressing to read. Like, sorry.
I mean, I'm no expert on these things, but I would think that probably not having contact is probably ultimately for the best.
Probably. You're probably right. You're probably, well,
as much as it hurts now, I think in the long run, it's probably a good thing. It just sucks that it wasn't your choice.
That's where it's like, you know, I have no choice in the matter. I'm being, like, I just wanted to kind of be like, okay, we'll be cool. You know what I mean? Like, but that's apparently, whatever. It is what it is. Nobody wants to hear about that nonsense. So Animal Crossing.
Yeah, what are we talking about today?
I told you we were going to talk about, like, what we want from the new Animal Crossing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Bobby, I'm tired. Bobby. I have pregnancy brain, like, to a whole other level.
Apparently it's so. Really you need to pop this kid out so we can get moving.
I seriously do. You can come at any time.
How much longer do you have?
So here's a funny story about that.
Oh boy.
I started lying to people about my due date because everyone thinks I'm massive, and so I'm like, yeah, I'm due beginning of November. It's not true. My due date's November 20th. But we're having a scheduled C-section, so it'll be a week before that.
Well, that's not too bad then.
So, I don't know. What is that?
Would you rather do the C-section, or would you rather try to push?
Oh, hell no. I would not like to do the C-section.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Why?
Because it's, like, relatively major surgery.
Yeah, but at least you ain't got to sit there screaming for hours on end.
I had no issue with Link. I had no pain.
You had to get a C-section with him, though, right?
Yeah.
But that was an emergency.
But I didn't have pain, though.
Now, so is it because you had the C-section with Link that you can't do natural this time?
Well, it's Link's fault. I mean,
I guess he did some damage in there.
He did some damage to my uterus.
Nice, good job, Link.
There's my doctor basically said she normally would recommend I try, but in my situation, it could mean high risk to the baby, high risk to me.
Yeah, they worth it.
And, like, losing my uterus and never having kids. Like, it's just...
You're done it too, Chelsey. You're done it too.
No, 3 has always been the plan.
Are you insane? What is wrong with you two?
I don't know. Do you and Sean talk ever? 3 has always, like, ever since...
No. 0 was supposed to be the plan. We were supposed to be the family. I was supposed to have all the time. Like, I was going to move to Canada and be your third kid, your first kid, your only kid, and you guys ruined that one.
Bobby,
Okay, how about I
let's be
just move to
real.
Canada and be the third kid?
You already get more attention than anyone else in this family. Let's be real.
This is true. This is very true. This is true. Sean said last night that Link was watching me and James playing the NES on Switch. He took
Oh,
a
maybe.
he took a picture of like me and James streaming, and there's Link just staring at the TV.
Where the hell was I?
I had no clue. Apparently, you're not around when I'm
I
streaming.
barely parent.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely don't parent you very often, but...
Exactly. So anyway,
Oh, man, I'm on the spot now about Animal Crossing.
so we're back to Animal Crossing. Well, we do have this. I do want to do this because I did tell people like, hey, if you have stuff, drop it into Discord.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have. Let's see here. Oh my God, Joey Splats. Was it Joey Splats or was it Tony Baker? Tony Baker came with some stuff, and okay. Oh no, that's the one thing. And then Tony Baker. Okay. Joey Splats. What I want. I want more of the same. I want more villagers. I want more customization, etc. I think world size is perfect, in my opinion. Doesn't need to be bigger, but I would love more expansive area to go to. The island was fine, and I love it, but it felt very small, or it felt really small. The big thing I want, though, is more buildings. I want to be able to customize my town with more buildings, like school or a church or something. Oh, and baby animals, he said. So that's pretty cool.
I agree with all of that. Like, I would love a bigger island, because I love the island.
Yeah, the island was cool. The island did feel very small. And
then, yeah, having, like, a school or, like, other things that you could build more extensively. Like, if you're, like, the mayor or whatever they make you in this new town.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to just build a lighthouse. Like, I want to
Yeah.
build a building that I can
Yeah.
add stuff to and, like, my villagers can go to.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I have a few things. And I'll just basically, I'll do mine, and if you want to bounce off mine or come up with your own, that's fine. First off, I want it to be like New Leaf. Like, I want New Leaf to be the foundation. And I want them to grow off of New Leaf. I don't want it to be like, we're going to start all over, and we're going to get rid of this and get rid of this. And, like, New Leaf to me was the perfect balance. And because the Switch is bigger, like, more powerful, you should be able to use New Leaf as your base and then grow off of that. So that would be number one. But the one thing that I want in terms of customization is I want to be able to place incoming villagers. So with me, I used to have like paths and hybrid flowers all over. Like I would have paths and flowers lining the paths, and then I would have shrubbery, and nothing would annoy me more than to wake up in the morning, go to my town, and see like a plot placement in the middle of all my hybrids.
Oh, I know.
And all my hybrids would be gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, man, are you kidding me here? Like, this is legit devastating. Especially, like, dude, some of them, like, hybrid roses are hard to grow.
Mm-hmm.
And gold roses, like, oh, man, come on, no. This is not okay. So what I would like to have happen is Isabel come to you. First thing, the minute you walk out the door, Isabel is standing there, and she's like, you know, Mayor Chelsey or Mayor Bobby or whoever I put my name to be this time. I'm debating Chelsey.
Mayor Bob.
I'm no. No. Mayor Guru is probably what it's going to be this time. But essentially, like, I want her to be there and say, like, hey, we have a new animal moving in. This is their name. Where do you want their house to be placed? And then we mosey around town, and I pick the plot, and then boom, that's where it is.
Right. Kind of like you did for, what were they called?
The public works projects.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be amazing if I could actually place them where I want them to be, and that way I could be like, this is my hybrid. Like, even so, if she said, like, if you don't want to place it now, this way I could go, and if I have an area, but it's filled with hybrids, I could pick everything up, and then go place it, and then I'd be happy with that. You know, because it's just devastating when you lose that stuff.
I forgot about that because because the hedges, you can only
Hmm.
buy so many hedges every day, right?
Yes, yes.
I made a hedge maze in my town,
Oh, I'd be so pissed.
and I didn't have anything happen to it, but man, I would have been pissed if something happened to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I didn't think of that.
yeah.
Good
So,
call. I like that.
um,
I like this game that you and Tony Baker are making, or Joey
that was
Splats.
Joey Splats. Yeah, 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 yeah. So the other thing I want is I want to go back to 3 tiers. So if you remember, the original population growing on the GameCube, there was actually 3 tiers to it. You had the lower level where the beach was, then there was a mid tier ground, and then you could go up to a third tier. I want that back. I like the different levels. I like that stuff. Like I think that's really cool. It's not a major thing.
Sure.
I do. It's not a major thing, but it just to me it felt like it just added a little more character. Just that additional place that you could go up into. I don't know. It's just the character of the land. I think. I'd like more public works projects, like you were saying.
Yes.
The ability to like, hey, I want to put I like what Joey said. Like, I want to build a school here, and then when you go in there, maybe there's a teacher in there, or whatever. Like maybe when you build these new buildings, like new characters come to your town.
Or you can assign jobs to characters.
That would be cool. That would be a thing. That would be really awesome. So
Yeah.
I have
like
something.
a church and a school and like a Walmart or whatever people shop at.
We have retail. We don't need nothing else. So here's something I had an idea with. So you know how when you move to town, you have to go work for Tom Nook for whatever until you finish the chores, the tasks that he give you. How cool would it be if, let's say, a new deer comes into town, right? And then for 3 days, you see this deer running around town wearing the Nook uniform. And then what it is they're the new villager, and they're actually working for Tom Nook to pay off their debt for their house. It'd be kind of different and cool. Be something to add like continuity to the game and be like, okay, that's what happens. This is kind of cool. I don't know. That's something that I thought that would be different. Something kind of cool. Something kind of different. There's something that I don't know if you. I don't believe you watched the Bit Block. But his name's Josh Thomas, and he's been doing YouTube for a very long time. He's a huge Animal Crossing fan, and the one thing that he did these series called Make Believe. I'll have to send you the link so you can watch them because they are really well done. Like the first Make Believe he did, he actually went full on animations and everything, and you felt like you were looking at an Animal Crossing game. But the one thing he did in a follow up Make Believe was he wanted there to be an actual fishing shack that you went to. And I love this concept. I think this is the greatest idea ever. So what happens is you go to the fishing shack and you can buy bait. And then you can buy different bait and it'll help you catch different fish.
Yes.
I love that idea.
I love that.
I think that is a phenomenal idea. And I would love to see that implemented further into the game. Like, I would love the fishing to go more expansive into what we're doing here.
I think just for the more basic player, you can still catch those other fish always with your basic bait, but you have a better chance if you have like some kind of special bait and maybe you have to like gather stuff to make it.
Yes, that would be cool, man.
Yeah,
that would be really awesome if you. I like that idea. Like, hey, you need like a peach, and you need like a branch or something. Yeah. You got to go shake trees to get the stuff. Yeah, beetle or something, and then you grab them, you throw them together, and boom, they'll make the bait for you, and then you take it out and you fish. That would be awesome.
That. That's
That'd
really
be awesome.
Fun.
It'd be even cool too. Like, take your bait over to the island, and then you can catch, other fish and stuff. I love that idea that he had. I thought that was a great idea. I'm trying to think what else. If I'm thinking about this game, what else I would like.
What about if you could get married?
No, we don't need that.
And have kids.
Nobody needs that in their lives.
Or pets.
Pets are, you don't know. They're animals running around.
I know, but there's always that, like, weird
you have fish.
dimension where like Pluto's a dog, but Goofy's not.
This isn't Disney. This isn't Disney. I was gonna say the one thing that I kind of wanted, and I just lost it. Grr. Why did I do that? No, that's not. That's fine. That's fine. It'll come back to me. It'll come back in a minute. I would like a way to. Well, the one thing that I definitely want them. I want them to give us more patterns. Because essentially what happens is if you want to build paths, you ultimately always had to create a second character. One to basically hold all the different designs. And then even that wasn't enough. So you would have to personally hang on to a couple of designs. Like I had stairs. Like I had designs that looked like staircases. So when you played in my town and you went through, it was like you were walking up a staircase to another level. And then here's patio and walkway. And like my bricks were lined. So I would have to have like a left side and a right side. And then I would have to have a right corner and a left corner. And all those different things like inside corners and outside corners. So you all of a sudden you start eating up all these patterns. You don't have enough. I would love if they gave us more patterns.
I didn't use that at all, and now I definitely want to come see your town.
Well, I deleted that town.
Oh, Bobby.
I can't even find my 3DS right now. I'm devastated.
You're a mess right now.
I am an absolute mess. I'm a horrible mess. But I didn't delete my town. I sold my town to Tom Nook, so I lost all that. But
no, I remember. That's very sad.
Did you see the picture I posted on Twitter? I tagged you in
the dog?
Yes.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
Yeah, so that was something I liked. I liked doing that type of stuff. So, trying to think what else we could do here.
Super creative. I didn't go that deep.
Oh my god, man! I went,
and I like that sort of stuff. I feel like maybe I just didn't realize that was possible.
This time, Chelsey, I'm gonna help you. I'm
excited.
We're gonna make this something. This is gonna be awesome.
Sean and I Sean yesterday was streaming or whatever and asking me what I'm getting him for his 48th anniversary. No idea what that was from.
48th anniversary.
I know, right? So we've agreed we don't do anniversaries, but we've always talked about doing every 5th year we'll maybe celebrate.
Yeah.
So guess what?
What's that?
March is our 5th anniversary.
Wow.
Guess what might come out this year? An Animal Crossing Switch.
Look at this. Look at you go. I like how you do this. I like how you do this. You need to
get me for my anniversary when it happens.
That's pretty awesome. Now, here's the thing that might help you a little bit is they are talking about. See, I would want the full thing, but they are saying that like right now, the dock and Joy-Cons are available from PlayAsia. I think we talked about this last time. So that's something you could do if you didn't want to spend. But for me, I would want the back faceplate and I would want the whole kit and caboodle.
It's our 5th anniversary. Yeah, I'm getting the whole thing.
That's what I like to hear. I like it. I like it. Good deal.
One thing I would like to see in the new game is better. This is weird for me to say, but I want better. Like hairstyles and like I know it's Animal Crossing and I know they like to keep it a certain way, but the hair is so bad in that game.
Yeah,
I want better hair.
Yeah,
I don't think that's too much to ask.
I just always go with the messed up hair.
You're a boy though. The messed up boy hair is good. The girls don't have good hair.
Well, that's because I was gonna say a joke and I was like, don't go there. Just let it die. Let it stop there. Just don't even do that. Sometimes I catch myself. I would like more Nintendo products in the game in terms of like the stuff that you can get to decorate houses and stuff. I love that. I love doing that.
Yeah, me too.
That was so much fun to collect all that Nintendo stuff and put it in there. I really hope. It's a shame because we talked about this before. Like, I really hope they find a way to implement some type of street passing again. Because to me, that was so much fun.
There's definitely going to be some kind of online world though, where you can do the home. You always know the names of these things, and I just go there when you can go to other people.
The Happy Home Academy.
The Happy Home Academy, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure they'll have something that's similar to that.
Yeah.
But not Street Pass.
So how do you want the online to work. Did you ever do much online play before?
I don't think so. Like, I know you commented last time about how, like, now's not the time to get into New Leaf because no one's playing it, and I'm like, I never played with people.
I always play with people. I always trade items and things like that. Like, that was the thing that I always did.
I must have, because like I said, I had every kind of fruit in my town.
And
so
you just can't get them fruit. You have to get them somehow. So the thing is I remember talking to Alex Van Aken a little bit, and Alex was saying something about, like, he wanted it to be, like, just an open country where you could just go to your friend's town. Like, just walk over to your friend's town. So it would be like...
But can you mess it up?
That's where it gets a little tricky, and I think that's where they got to kind of pull the plug on it. I think
because I don't want that.
I think they would have to do it where maybe you give people certain access. You know what I'm saying? Like...
So I don't play Minecraft.
Yeah.
And I don't fully understand Minecraft.
Yeah.
But I know from, like, seeing videos, you can go and just, like, mess up people's towns.
Yeah.
But there's ways to stop that, right?
Well, I know in Animal Crossing, there was a way. And essentially, it was just you turned off your Wi-Fi, and it would kick the people out.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to kick people out.
Well...
Like, I want to just...
If someone's being a jerk...
You can come to my town, but you can't be a jerk.
Yeah, well, if someone's being a jerk, you want to kick them out. I do. I don't want them to continue...
But I don't want them to be able to be a jerk. I don't want it to even get there.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
I want you to be able to come to my town. I want you to be able to take advantage of, like, my fishing...
Yeah.
And my fruit and whatever else.
Well, what I would like it to be is you set permissions. So if Chelsea's coming... If me and Chelsea become friends... Then it's basically like you can give her open access. You just click a button and you could just treat it like it's your expanded town. And you can go in there and do whatever you want to do. Or she has limited access and the only thing you can do is fish and catch bugs. And that's it. And that to me would probably be the best way to handle it.
And like shop at my town and
steal no. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna basically set it to different permissions. Like, Chelsea gets to do whatever she wants to do. If she wants to plant flowers, if she wants to dig up, she wants to cut down trees, she can do all that because I trust her. But
you shouldn't trust me.
I'm just saying hypothetically. I don't trust you. I wouldn't let you because I would say something mean to you and you would get mad and run in there and just destroy my town. I know how you
Truly, I would never do that to someone. Ever.
So my thing is that would be like, so you set those permissions to be like, hey, this person could come and go and do what they want to do, or this person is very limited. They could shop, they could do this, that, and the other, and they could fish, catch bugs, shop. That's it, and that would be the extent of it. And that, I think if you made it like that, that would be the best way to be like, okay, we're friends. You can go wherever you want to go in my town. You can do whatever you want to do. Done. I think the problem with shopping though is this. Especially early on, people like to go buy this stuff that's in the stores. So maybe you do make it where you can limit the shopping, because sometimes like I need a certain thing. Like I might be like, hey, I need a shovel, and you could be like, I need a watering can, and I'd be like, well, I have the shovel. Oh, hey, I have the watering can in my store. Now let's swap. But maybe I need the shovel, and I log in, and you've already come and bought the shovel before me. I'd be a little pissed off about that.
Yeah, I would too. I like in New Leaf how you can sell your own stuff.
Yes.
So I would still want that. Like maybe in this new game you have your own store, like separate.
That'd be kind of cool. Do you remember in City Folk they used to have the auction house? Do you remember that at all?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was kind of cool. And it's kind of similar to what they did in retail. You could put your own items out there and put them up for sale. I always kept things relatively decent. I used to sell a lot of stuff through retail. Trying to think if there's anything else that I would want.
I know, right? There's so much.
Definitely more fish.
I was saying more fish, more bugs.
Definitely more bugs.
Maybe more fruit.
That would be cool. Let's mix the fruit up a little bit and do stuff like that.
And maybe you can like make hybrid fruits like you can with the flowers and stuff. Like maybe certain fruits could be combined.
That would be cool. Before you bury them.
You could be like cherry peaches.
Yeah. Well.
Oh my god, that would be so good.
I think the other thing that would be kind of cool is, oh, this is what I wanted. It just came back to me. Okay, so
Okay, I'm gonna interrupt you just so you.
no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. So the thing is like I've always wanted this, and it never came to fruition. I would love if you, as mayor, had to run for re-election, like maybe once a year, and basically, depending on how happy the citizens were, was what basically kept you as mayor. And if you did a bad job, another mayor, like another villager, could become mayor.
Or they just all kill you.
Well, you know. And I think the way you handle that is, because I know the first thing that people would say was like, well, but then you can't dictate where, you know, the public works go and all this stuff. And maybe it's just like, I don't know how you would handle that part of it. That's a little different. Maybe
that mayor, they would make it so friendly. They'd be like, that mayor would come to you for like advice. Because you were the mayor.
Yes. And then you just pick the plot still, and you can do all that. That would be.
You'd still be in charge.
Yeah.
But
because
it would still be fun to do the election part.
Because before New Leaf, I wanted to do a thing where you could run for mayor against Tortimer, and like it'd be Tortimer versus you, and that was the thing. And then they took him out, and they made you the mayor. I was like, okay, I'll take that. You know what I mean? So I guess, in theory, I guess you still want to be mayor in this game. You don't want to lose that role.
No, I like that.
I think that was a cool aspect.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, so the mayor part would be good. I think that's pretty much all I want. I don't think there's anything else I really want. How about you?
What about vehicles? Like cute little, like, customizable vehicles that you can drive around the town.
This isn't Fortnite. We don't need golf carts.
Golf carts would be so cute. Little animals with their golf carts.
It would be kind of cool if you could maybe buy a golf cart track, and like that's an expanded area where you go into.
Oh, that would be awesome.
And then you bring your friends over and you kind of like do little mini races and stuff.
Yeah, like a Mario Kart little like mini game sort of thing. That would be
kind of cool, man. Or even if you did like you set up a racetrack in your town and you brought your friends over and you raced it. That would be cool. I like that.
See, you didn't like it at first.
I didn't like it at first, but I came around to it.
Yeah,
I came around to it. It'd be kind of cool, like you could race the animals, and you could put wagers up. And you could bet.
Even like maybe because cars would wreck the grass and stuff. Maybe what if it was like boats around like the island or something that you can like customize, cool. Have little like boating races around the island.
Yeah, like Fast and the Furious, man. You could be like have a little gang and stuff, and just drive around. That'd be awesome.
Oh my god!
I think that's it. I think that's all I got this week, Chelsey.
I had to go pick up my mom from the airport.
Yeah, that's what I figured we better wrap it up. You know what I mean? So that is all. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of Breaking Bells. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let us know in the comments below or wherever, or tweet at us or whatever. What do you guys want to see in the next Animal Crossing game? Please let us know. We will talk about them next week if you guys drop us a line and let us know. You can follow Chelsey. We're at Chelsey.
Chelsey with a Y, Capri like the Sean, 23 on Twitter.
We gotta fix that saying.
Everyone knows Sean. You and Sean are like the heads of the internet.
Oh, stop. Please. I wish that was the case. You can follow me, Instagram, Twitter, at Nintendo Gurus. That is all. Peace out, Preston.
Bye-bye. Thank you.